This is live at the LNJP Hospital, where the Chief Minister of Delhi, Rekha Gupta, is currently paying a visit to those who were injured in the blast. The Home Minister did pay a visit to the hospital and the victims of the blast. He did put out a statement where he says that he had spoken to the medical superintendent of the hospital, and I understand the Chief Minister is leaving the premises of the hospital. She had gone to visit and condole with the families of those who were killed in this blast and also those who were injured. This is actually live at the LNJP Hospital. 24 people have been injured in this blast. We'll just wait for a moment to hear if the Chief Minister will address the press. But this is the latest information we are getting in our newsroom. She's the latest official to visit those who were injured during the blast. She has now left the hospital, and so far, according to the Union Home Minister, 24 people were injured. One person has been arrested. The blast occurred in a Hyundai i20 vehicle. As soon as it stopped at a traffic red light, there was a loud bang. 3 to 4 vehicles have been damaged. 8 people have lost their lives in this horrific and shocking incident to occur in a very busy area in India's capital of New Delhi. Red Fort is considered to be a tourist spot and also a very crowded area. And this incident happened during peak hour at 6:52 p.m. to be precise. The fire department did reach the site, and the fire was put out at 7:30 p.m. The police commissioner of Delhi did reach the site and address the media. He started with a caution to the public, saying that all the forensic teams, the NSG, the NIA, and all the forensics teams are on site to ascertain what really caused the blast. And there is no room for speculation at this moment. And once all the investigation is completed, then the public will be made aware. There were speculations earlier that this could have been an LNG or a CGN explosion. But once again, the police did indicate that they are following leads. They are looking into the CCTV footage to ascertain what really occurred at 6:52 p.m. and how everything just went bizarre and berserk. All right, let's talk to our correspondent, Sidhan Sibol. He's on site. He's now joining us on the phone. Sidhan Sibol, I understand you had gone to the hospital. You did pay a visit to the LNJP Hospital. The Chief Minister of the State of Delhi was in the hospital. What did the medical practitioners at the hospital tell you?
Well, nobody's allowed to go inside the hospital. Only officials are allowed to go inside the hospital. Most of the media personnel are waiting outside. The Delhi Chief Minister just left the place. She was there for a short while and met the injured. Remember, earlier the Home Minister was inside, and the hospital has released the details of those who died in the blast and injured as well. Situation remains evolving. The authorities are trying to explain the situation, and as the Home Minister has said, they're looking into all possible angles as well. So it is evolving situation since the blast happened, and quite precarious and concerning one, of course.
Oh, you are at the site, I understand. What's happening at this moment as we speak?
Well, outside, of course, there's a little bit of chaos with a lot of media personnel present, trying to get as much information as possible. Earlier, we met a few of the people who are looking for their relatives as well. There's a lot of security personnel present as well. We saw the NSG arriving at the blast spot earlier. The Indian Home Minister has visited both the blast spot and the hospital as well. So the Indian government taking stock of the situation and, of course, making sure that when it comes to the situation, there is a thorough investigation. Of course, there should not be any backline situation as well. So information is something that really matters right now.
Information is something that really matters right now. Sidhan Sibol, you did talk to some of the eyewitnesses at the scene. The police have cautioned the media and also the public from speculating on the blast. But what did the eyewitnesses tell you?
The eyewitnesses expressed their shock. Many of them were leaving their offices. It was office time. This is also an area which is very packed most of the time. This is an area where, of course, one of the biggest Asia markets in Asia are present. At any given time, this area is chock-a-block. So essentially, they expressed their disbelief, shock, anger, and every kind of expression you can understand after the explosion that took place. But of course, as you said, the authorities are trying to ascertain the nature of the blast, and the current investigations are going on.
Well, Red Fort is considered a tourist spot in India, and we also have information here that French nationals in New Delhi are strongly advised to exercise the utmost vigilance and caution. This is according to a statement from the French embassy in New Delhi. Sidhan Sibol, maybe for the benefit of our viewers, the significance of this blast and the site area.
As we have said, trying to ascertain the nature of the blast and the site area, of course. It is a tourist spot. It is one of the largest markets in Asia. This is an area which is historic. This is an area which is the heart of Delhi also. This is an area which is well known not only for many Delhiites, but it is an area which is used by many Delhiites on almost every day, almost every hour. People have memories. People come for a picnic here sometimes. People come for shopping here sometimes. So a blast is something that will be a concerning nature, concerning development for anyone who gets to know. Of course, the Indian Home Minister visited, the Indian Prime Minister has spoken to the Home Minister. It's an evolving situation. It's better not to speculate, of course, but really everyone is trying to get as much information as possible, and of course their concerns remain heightened.
All right, that is our correspondent, Sidhan Sibol. We'll have to leave it there. Stay safe. This is the latest from the Home Minister. He did put out a statement. He says that tomorrow in the morning there will be a meeting with senior officials at Home Ministry. We are keeping all angles open and investigating unless specimen from the sport, the FSL and the NSG are considered. It will be difficult to say anything. The Home Minister did spend 45 minutes at the hospital before he headed to the blast site, and he did speak to the medical practitioners at the hospital, the LNJP Hospital, where 24 people have been hospitalized at this moment. 8 people lost their lives while en route to hospital. And according to the Home Minister, the NSG, the NIA, the FSL team started their investigation. CCTV camera and other related areas are being investigated, and the investigation is looking at all possible angles to ascertain what really happened and what caused the car, the Hyundai i20 car, to explode just as it stopped at a red light at exactly 6:52 p.m. Indian Standard Time. These are earlier shots immediately after the blast occurred. Crowds were merging towards the area of the blast, but police did manage to disperse the crowd and maintain order.